It was like World War III, what I would imagine that would have started like.
An explosion shaking Lancaster County, a structure just leveled. See that? Buildings damaged everywhere, all in an instant.
The devastation being felt and heard miles away.
And neighbors saying it's a miracle no one was hurt.
Employees have a coworker to thank after he decided not to turn on the lights.
Yeah, from the evacuation to the aftermath, we are live in Raffo Township tonight. Thanks for being here with us at 5. I'm Joel D. Smith.
And I'm Jasmine Brooks. The recovery process will be lengthy for sure.
CBS 21's Michael Gorsinger. He's live there right now with this amazing story of how no one was hurt through all this. Michael.
It's even hard to believe some 11 hours after the massive explosion destroys and levels the Arapahoe Township Municipal Building. Well, it's like a worker bee like calm out here. Colebrook Road will be shut down and probably for the foreseeable future. With all the damage left behind, it's hard to fathom that no one was hurt, despite the fact that 6 workers were so close to the chaos. A thunderous explosion rocks the Arapahoe Township Public Works building, leaving a path of destruction in its wake.
Total devastation with the main building. It looks like a war zone.
6 township employees heading to work around 6 a.m. when one noticed the smell of gas emanating from the building. In less than 10 minutes, and even after shutting off the gas valves, the building exploding.
I have never seen an explosion or felt an explosion like that.
They structurally have lost their public works building, which houses all of their equipment from road signs and shovels to payloaders and dump trucks.
But the destruction not just contained to the DPW building. In the same complex, Arapahoe Township office building sustaining heavy damage. 6 to 8 homes nearby also impacted.
It's devastating, but yet on the positive side, no one was hurt or injured. No one was killed.
Amazingly, the 6 workers not hurt. Thinking quickly and getting away from the building, the burst, almost like a massive mushroom cloud, missing the men.
They're all a little bit shooken up because this is quite a big event for them, but they are fine.
Cleanup already ongoing. Early damage estimates potentially between $5 and $10 million. But property replaceable. No lives lost, a miracle.
It's scary, but I mean, it can happen at any time. It's just one of those freak things.
We'll be back. They didn't kill the soul of our community. They didn't blow our community's soul up.
Now, that damage estimate from the township supervisor, very early and raw guess. Crews still analyzing the damage and what it will take to make some fixes. Now, propane experts spending the day emptying and burning off the rest of the gas in the tank, although it appears that is over with no more smoke coming from where we were seeing it earlier. As for Colebrook Road, that will remain closed again for the foreseeable future, at least until the end of the week. Live in Lancaster County, Michael Gorsinger, CBS 21 News.
Yeah, good work out there today, Michael. Thank you very much. But we're talking about how much this affected folks. The ferocity of this explosion rocking communities all across the area. Besides the damage right around the township building, the sound, the force of that explosion felt for miles. Reports coming from as far away as Elizabethtown, maybe even into York County. A cabinet maker along Schenck Road, nearly 5 miles from the site, feeling the energy of the explosion.
When I got into work, my boss and the other guy in the shop said that the shop shook, that there was a loud explosion or an earthquake.
So once again, still assessing some of the damage immediately outside of that area.
Shortly after the explosion of the municipal building in Lancaster County, Red Cross on the scene offering aid to those in need. Although no injuries were reported, volunteers remain busy handing out water, food, and emotional support. Nearly 24 neighbors along with 150 firefighters taking advantage of that service. 6 volunteers in all, making sure that everyone's needs are attended to make a stressful event more manageable.
Our goal is always to care for people. So making sure that while first responders are taking care of the matter at hand, we're caring for the families and for the people that have had sometimes the worst day of their life. So as long as we're caring for people, we're doing our job.
The organization plans on staying at the scene until at least the end of the day.
So if you believe your home was damaged as a result of all this, the explosion, Raffo Township officials say reach out to your homeowner's insurance provider first and start a claim. Once you do that, they say you can send an email to the township manager, and then address is on your screen right there. Include your name, your address, phone number, and put in a picture of the damage as well, maybe a few. The township supervisors will be meeting tomorrow at Fairview Church of the Brethren for an update.
Take a moment and look at this. These are just some of the pictures showing the aftermath of the explosion. A reminder again, nobody was hurt in the blast. People could feel it miles away. You can find the full gallery and see more pictures along with continuing coverage of this major event at CBS21.com.